What up, everybody? It's your boy Joey D, and this is the Bears Beatdown live, baby. We live. How you doing? First off, forget about it, Camacho. It is so good to see you, or like talk to you. I mean, I kind of see you. You see me, right? I see you. You see me. How you doing? You are the first one, baby. Love, love. No love without the glove. All right. So, where can you get the mask that I wore from that last video? Uh, Honestly, I think I went to, I don't know. I just went online. I Luchador, Chicago Bears mask, right? I found it. I've had it for a little while now. I think I got to rock it a little bit more, though. I think I look good in it. All the guys at work love it. So forget about it. You Hey, you know what, man? You can do it too. Just keep pumping the iron, eat a lot of freaking pasta, and bada bing, bada boom. You can do this too. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I think the mic's on. I hope you can hear me. You know, right? Okay, you can hear me. Cool, cool. And honestly, Camacho, I want to holler at you too. One day because I think I want one of my sons to follow your lead and what you're doing in your career path, if you know what I mean. So I do got to talk to you. I got to holler at you. But we're talking about Bears football. Bears freaking football. I didn't do a video after the Washington game, and I apologize. I didn't go live. I didn't do anything. And the reason being is I lost my voice. I couldn't talk. It was horrible. It was brutal. It was bad. Yeah. It was bad. Forget about it. I couldn't say anything. It was bad. I couldn't talk, so I apologize for not doing anything after that Redskins game. That Redskins game really got me. I think I had some meningitis. I don't know if you guys know what meningitis is, but meningitis is basically when a guy, his football team loses and he's a little, feeling under the weather. So I had some meningitis. That's a new word, meningitis. And anyways, forget about it. It's 8 o'clock. We're here. We're on. We're doing it. We're going to be answering all your questions. We're going to talk about, maybe I'll talk about that Redskins game a little first before and until people get here. What's the turnout for the game? Couldn't catch it. Oh my gosh, no way. Forget about Camacho. God bless. Oh my God. Bro, I love you, brother. I do. Thank you. Thank you for supporting the show, for watching, and being a fan, just being my boy, man. Much love. Serious. Thank you. I appreciate it. Big ups. And shouts out to anybody in the military and that's serving our country. I got nothing but respect and love for you guys. So God bless. So you couldn't catch it. That's awesome. That's hilarious. So well, let's rewind. Let's rewind. Let's kind of tell you what like kind of derailed me. Watching that Washington game was it was bad, man. It was, the Bears shouldn't be losing at home to the Redskins. There's no way. There's no way. Look, there's 3 games that we should have won. We should have beat the Giants. We should have beat the Vikings, and we should have beat the Redskins. We should probably have 3 more wins than we do now, and we'd be freaking pretty. We'd be beautiful right now. It'd be, you know what I mean, Jelly Bean. It'd be wonderful. So I really believe that, you know with fumbles. I know we fumbled. Jones Jr., I know he fumbled twice, and the guy from the ex Viking, the ex Viking wide receiver who's not on that team anymore, thank God. He obviously they had that one fumble, and that kind of cost the game and changed the tide for us. So what are you gonna do? It is what it is. That's the past. But what I should be talking right now is all the positivity in what just happened this past Monday night. Because what just happened this past Monday night, I don't know about you guys, but for me, it was beautiful. It was like looking at a Vincent van Gogh or Da Vinci or Leonardo, or some type of Picasso painting, what was freaking portrayed on that football field in Foxborough on Monday night. The Bears, all 3 phases were just, I mean, they came to play. They really did. I know we were down 14-10 at one point, but you know what? I love the Bears were cool, calm, and collected. They were cute. They were cool as a cucumber. And it started with my boy Justin Fields. I just, I really just like the progress that I'm seeing in this team, what they're doing, where they're going, how they're playing. I really just believe that there's so much potential there, and they're only just scratching the surface. I think what you just saw on Monday night was basically just a, a show, like a preview before the show on what's really going to happen. Because remember, this year everybody's thinking about, hey, the Bears ain't gonna do this, the Bears ain't gonna do that, Bears aren't going anywhere. Uh, you know, maybe we're gonna be a 500 team, give or take a loss or two. I really believe that we're gonna be better than that. But that's just what I think, and that's what I just believe. So, but I know for a fact that we we well here let's talk about the game. So, and if anybody has any questions, just holler at me, hit me up, and I'll answer any questions you want me to. Just saying. So the first thing is that offensive line just it keeps getting tweaked. Cody White here went out for an injury. Now Lucas Patrick is I think they put him on IR. So they really got to tinker around with that offensive line. I know Cody White here might be coming back here in a couple weeks, maybe hopefully another game or two possibly. But I know that Patrick might be out for a couple games now. And it sucks because I like actually Patrick, especially at center. I like him at center. How that game started, that flow of that game, the Bears just marched the ball down the field. And see, that's something that we really haven't seen in Chicago, at least for the Matt Nagy era, is that we did not get and jump on these guys early enough. We always started like these games slow. Just and honestly, this year too, there was a couple games that we didn't start kicking tail and start waking up till the second half. So in this game, the Bears right out the gate, where they just came ready. They just came ready and pumped and ready to go. So it was really cool. It was good to see that the Bears right off the bat just wanted to get the ball going in the right direction and build some momentum in a hostile environment too. Going to New England and playing in New England is no joke. I mean, it was kind of raining a little bit. There was mist. I mean, it was damp. The field was wet. So we're just like, man, really? And it's also on TV, national TV, and everybody's watching. It's Monday Night Football, right? Everybody's at home watching us. And unfortunately, we just keep we're getting embarrassed on and the national eye. And it was just nice to see us come out right out the bat and just basically draw first blood. So that was cool. That was love right there. I'm glad that we did that. And it's just the offensive line has to protect Fields. They have to protect Fields. Hold up. Hey, what's up, the Bears? How you doing? Hey, that win we needed. That if we didn't need a win, not only a win, but a win like that, a statement win. That win was just it was a statement win. I think it kind of actually shook up the entire NFL. Because here's the thing, like I kind of just said, and I'm going to repeat myself a couple times tonight. I apologize. You got me till 9 o'clock, guys. I'm here all night. I'm here all night. Actually, no, just till 9 o'clock. But there were the three games that we should have won. Is obviously the Giants, Washington, and Minnesota, and we lost those games basically by one or two plays. We're talking about plays. The Green Bay game is something else. Don't worry about that because we got Green Bay here at home, I think in December. So payback's going to be a mother. Just saying. So because Green Bay is not the same team, they're done. I think Green Bay's done. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to retire at the end of the year, even if he makes it through the year. I think, yeah, he's going to be gone. He's done. Done. Game over. But going back, I just think we needed this win. This team has so much potential. And the thing is this nobody believes in this team. I'm basically saying like the national media, right? Everybody is saying that nobody believes that the Bears can win and achieve something, and because they think that they don't have enough talent on the team. Uh, they think that there's not enough weapons and on the offense. The defense has a couple holes. Whatever. All the negativity, though, nationwide. Uh, I really believe that Coach Eberflus kind of cancels that out with the team, and he has these players bought in. on what he's preaching, and it's actually you're seeing it on the field though on game day. Hold on here, the Bears. Uh, yes, I think you're right. Luke Getzey finally did figure out the offense that works for us because honestly, some of those play calls were amazing. That was awesome. The one pass that he did to Herbert, and he look Fields took a beating on that play too. He took a beating, but that was perfect, and he ran that ball to the house, and that was perfect. Perfect call on Fields, on Getsy, and on Herbert too. So you're right, though. I agree. I love the play calling. I think he's kind of dialing it in now. So that's awesome. I agree. Uh, yeah. You know what? And you're right. The Bears, I think Fields is better when they do kind of take the reins off of him. Let him be. I mean, give him some design plays, give him some reads, some options and stuff, but kind of take the chains off him and let him be. Let Fields be Fields because I'm telling you, Fields is a stud. All these people, I don't want to say they might be Bears fans that were just hating on Fields. Just give the man some time. That's it. Just give him some time. He's learning a new offense, right? He's got to get in rhythm with his receivers and tight ends. And that offensive line just has to, keep him upright because the man's taking too many sacks. The man is taking too many sacks and too much of a beating. So we got to keep him clear because, excuse me, unfortunately, we don't want him to be like Cutler, where Cutler got sacked so many times, he just heard the footsteps, right? He heard the ghost of the footsteps of the defensive linemen or the defensive ends, coming in at him. And then the next thing you know, you're kind of freaking out a little bit and you're just chucking the ball wherever. So we do not want that to happen to Fields. We want Fields to flourish, to grow and get better, and to become the best Chicago Bears quarterback that we've ever had. And hopefully he will be. And I think he can be, but only time's gonna tell. So yeah, going back to Monday's night game, it was it was just such a great game that coach had the whole coaching staff. It was nice we had a little break, a little mini vacay, a little mini bye, I guess, uh, and to really to get the right personnel out there on the field, and also to uh, to have a game plan coming in against New England because New England's no joke, right? They got a good defense. I mean, it's Bill Belichick, one of the greatest coaches of all time. The guy's a mastermind. Whatever you want to say about him, they cheat, they do this. The Patriots have been good and they've been solid. Even though I know Brady's not there anymore, the Patriots are still the Patriots. Hold on here. Let's see. You're gonna miss Robert Quinn. It's sad to see him go, but yeah, I know. So when Roquan heard about it, that's sad, man. That was just really sad. You just because it's a brotherhood. That locker room, it's a brotherhood, and it's a tight knit group too as well. So I agree that I like me personally. I like Quinn. I think Quinn had a historic season last year for us. I mean, he's got the record now. He broke Dent's record for sacks in the season, so he's always going to be remembered here in Chicago. The great mighty Quinn. This year, I know he really hasn't gotten to the quarterback like he did last year. I know he's getting up there. I think he's 34, 35 maybe. Uh, I like him as a player and as a person. He's not cocky, comes to work, he does his thing. So I'm going to miss Quinn too. Would I have liked to get maybe a third or second rounder for him? God bless. But we got a fourth rounder, and it also freed up money for us too. So not only do we have the most money in all cap space next year, we're getting more draft picks too. And Poles is going to have his hand in next offseason like crazy. I mean, the other thing, we got to give it to Poles, guys, because look what Poles is doing with just this limited time that he's been with here in Chicago. I mean, serious. He kind of got thrown into the fire pit, with Pace left and Nagy left for kind of, excuse my Italian, but the shit show that he kind of was left. He's making some really good stuff out of nothing. And this draft class that he did, you saw all those rookies out there making plays on Monday night. It was beautiful. Just saying. Uh, Yeah, see the Bears. We're thinking alike, my man. I love that. That's beautiful. It was nice to see Brisker and Gordon get their first interception. That's huge for those guys. It's so huge. And I was just going to say that. So to me, I think anything you do in life, any sport, any craft, any hobby that you do, the more you do it, the better you get, right? Like at the gym, right? The more reps you do on something, the better you're going to get. You're going to be able to lift more as long as your form's good. You improve. But for Brisker and Gordon to both get interceptions the same night, both rookie, you know, both draft picks, our top two draft picks, it says a lot. I love Brisker. He is just going to be one of those safeties that are like, I mean, I don't know. I'm just, I love Mike Brown. Remember Mike Brown? Mike Brown was a beast. Uh, but I just think he can tackle. He can lay the wood. He's got a nose for the ball. He comes in and he'll blitz. I just love Brisker, and it's just he's just a rookie. We got to remember he's just a rookie. And Gordon, I know Gordon had a couple of growing pains here in the past couple games, but he's really turned it around a lot. And I love Gordon too. He's got a knack for the ball too as well. I think our secondary has a bunch of ball hawks. Eddie Jackson's kind of revived this year. He's doing good, and Jalen Johnson is another one. So I really believe that uh, our secondary is the strength of our defense. And then when we're talking about defense, how can you not talk about Roquan? How can you not talk about Roquan? I you guys are gonna laugh. I was on the radio here on Monday on the score. I put my 2 cents in because they were saying, "Oh, we shouldn't pay Roquan. We should try to trade Roquan." They also said that the Bears were going to lose, and I was on the radio saying the Bears were going to win, and they thought I was nuts. They thought I was, I don't know, forget about I needed help or something. Uh, well, the Bears, yeah. The most important thing is consistency. We have to keep getting better every game. We can't go backwards. I look, that is facts, 110% facts. Right, what you said right there. This game against Dallas. Look, Dallas is tough. Dallas is supposed to be one of the top teams in the NFC. So if we want to see if we're one of the, if we can hang with one of the top teams at their stadium against their defense, because they have a defense that's really good, put up or shut up. So I think the Bears are going to come out hungry though, and they want to win. These guys are sick of losing. They were sick of losing because they were so close to winning those 3 games. It's sick. So it left a bad taste in their mouth. It left a really bad taste in their mouth. So I have a feeling that we're going to come out this week and hopefully repeat the same. I was just reading. I think Zeke Elliott is not going to play. I know Micah Parsons might not play. I heard, and he's really good on defense. So that team's a little banged up. And I know Dak Prescott. He's just recovering. He's just coming back from being out too, from having. I forgot what happened to Dak, but I know Dak was out for a couple games. So who knows how actually healthy he is. So as long as we can kind of keep pressure on Dak, and we just got to score, man, we can put back-to-back wins together against Dallas at Dallas, and that's good even for when the playoffs happen, because we'll have the tiebreaker then with them if we beat them, if our records are the same. But I'm jumping the gun here, so let's just talk about that Patriots game because it was just so awesome, and I got to talk about it. There were so many good things, but the biggest thing is Fields. Fields is a dual threat. He is like a Lamar Jackson. And I just love to see the growth uh, week in and week out with Fields. He was so dominant and he was so carefree and laid back, and I just love that about him. Hold on to Bears. Let's see here. What you saying here? They are in a great position this season. You're right, right. Because we not only have a chance to win this year, but we have the most cap space in the NFL. And you said it right there, the best, and that's true because look, we are right now the NFC isn't that tough. Besides the Eagles, there's really nobody else in the NFC that scares me. There's really not. San Francisco doesn't. We beat them, right? The 49ers, I mean, not the 49ers, the Rams. The Rams, the Super Bowl champions, don't look like the same Rams before. Stafford doesn't look the same. He looks a little banged up. That offensive line's a little hurt. Aaron Donald's still a beast. Don't get me wrong. But Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey are getting a little older. Uh, Maybe have that Super Bowl hangover, but they're not the same team as they were before. Green Bay isn't going anywhere. So you're right. The Vikings to me, this is just me. Maybe I'm being biased because I'm from the NFC North and this is bear country if you can't see. But I don't think there's not one team in NFC that scares me. I don't know what Tampa Bay's doing right now. I know they're playing right now. And Brady hasn't looked good either because that offensive line. So there's not one team that really scares me in NFC, unless we're talking about the Eagles, who the Bears are going to play this year too as well. I think here at home. So that'll be kind of cool. I think in December. So it'll be kind of interesting just to watch that game and see what happens and see what occurs. So we'll see what happens there. But no, guys, I just think that we just have to kind of build, like you said, the Bears. We kind of have to build off of the momentum from last week's win. We got to see how also the clubhouse responds to the loss of Quinn because it did affect Roquan. It did affect some of the players. But now I think the reason that why Poles did this is A, to give Travis Gibson and Robinson, uh, Robinson, the rookie, more playing time because they're both like Gibson. I love Gibson, man. I think he's a stud. He's special. And this kid, the rookie, Robinson, I think he was a tight end or a wide receiver, and then he switched over. Excuse me. Right there at the end to become a defensive end. So on defense, so he's still learning. He's still green. He's still young. But I know he's the one that actually tipped the ball against the Patriots and it landed in Roquan to get the interception. So I don't know if you guys noticed that or not, but he's the one that tipped it. So that's huge. Hold on, guys. It's that high quality H2O break. Hold on. God bless. How you doing? Hold on. Mm, that is definitely some high quality H2O. So all right. I'm trying to get my laptop to work. Oh boy. All right. Hey, you know what? Okay. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. At least, well, for another 30 some minutes. You're good. Don't worry about it. God bless. But thank you for being here too, guys. Who's here and who's not here and who's going to watch later, who's not going to watch later. I appreciate I love you guys. I love each and every one of you. So, but going back, that game was just so special. It really was. I think the Bears were tackling more. The run game, they kind of actually kind of because all of these games, our defense keeps getting gashed up the middle, gashed up the middle, gashed up the middle, and we were stopping the run this time, so which is good. I mean, they broke off a couple plays, and I know they didn't knock Mac Jones out, but they kind of did, right? And he is dirty. I saw what he did, kick, trip, whatever you want to call it, to Brisker. But then Brisker, what 2 plays later went up and he kind of like did the Air Jordan interception. He did the Air Jordan interception. He said, "Hey, get over here." So that was good. That was cool. I enjoyed that. I really did. That was awesome. Uh, so yeah, and then I love the 1-2 punch of Montgomery and Herbert. I think that combination of running backs that we have is really solid because what that does is that wears down these defenses. It wears them down. Plus, if we get some holes, some running lanes for our guys to spring, a good 10, 15-yard chunks at a time. Because here's the thing, they're both different runners. Obviously, I think Herbert's got a quicker first step. He's more twitchy. But where Montgomery is more, you need like 2 or 3 guys to basically take him down. He's kind of more of a bigger guy, a workhorse type of guy, and you need to put some bodies on him, some hands on him. So they both complement each other really good. And what that does is it kind of wears down the defense as the game goes on. So in that third and that fourth quarter, their defense is already tired. They're gassed for going up against these guys. And kudos to our offensive line too for making some holes and bullying some people too. So that's good. I think that's a beautiful thing. I love Tevin Jenkins. Tevin Jenkins is he's a beast. I think he's that MVP on that line right now. Just his mentality. He's kind of brutal, like he's tough. He's scrappy. He doesn't want anybody to mess with Fields. He wants to protect him. So it's really good. I like it a lot. Serious. It's awesome. It's way cool just watching that offensive line. But we still got to protect him though. We got to give him more time. And then on the flip note, I know Fields, he might have there's some times where he might miss a read, and it might be an easy one, and he's got to get the ball out a little quicker. So I saw that on a couple plays on Monday night, but for the most part, I think Fields played a heck of a game. I give him an A. I'm not gonna say an A plus, but I'll give him an A. Not an A minus. I'll give him an A. So if he can kind of hit more of his reads, and maybe not locked in on like Mooney or something else, uh, I think Fields is going to be fine. But that's just, you know what, he's going to grow. Like I said, he's still learning the offense. There's still plays. I'm really, really curious to see N'Keal Harry, how they're going to get him involved more in the offense, because I know he's got a big body, and I think he can go up there and jump in and just snag the ball. So I want to see him involved more, and we'll see what happens with that. So we'll see what's going on. Is there anybody out there that wants to ask me any type of questions right now? I know I kind of did this late, and this is kind of on the fly. But if anybody's watching, I would love to interact with you guys. If not, I can cancel Christmas and call it a night, and go watch some. I don't know what I'm going to watch tonight. But anyways, uh, I think I'm going to start doing, guys. I don't know if you guys want me to go live or not anymore, or maybe give you a more of a heads up. But I think I'm just going to start sticking to my videos then, because you guys like my videos, right? You guys like the videos. I like to make people laugh. And hold on here. All right. Oh, the guys came over to do a solar for us today. The Wi-Fi is acting up. All right, then. Oh, that's not good. I'm sorry, brother. Hopefully, you know, the technology nowadays. I'm serious. You know, it was so easy when we had dial-up, right? Remember that AOL dial-up? Or maybe I'm showing my age here. I'm a little older. If you can't tell with the gray hair. So, but no, no, you're good, my man. Uh, the Bears, thank you. I appreciate it, for being there. I know Camacho, you were here earlier. Thank you. So whoever's here or watching or is going to watch, thank you. I appreciate it. There he is. I stay listening, but I don't follow up too much on the games. I get the news from you. That's awesome. You get the news from me. Well, there we go. Well, I'll tell you this. I'm not CNN and I'm not fake news. I'll tell it to you raw. I'll tell it to you straight. I'll give it to you good. Uh, if the Bears look good, hey, they look good. I'll tell you. If the Bears look bad, well, I'll say you didn't miss much. How about that? I'll just keep it down and break it down like that, you know. So I'm the best source for you, love, bro, love. That's awesome. Thank you, Camacho. That's love right there. Thank you. Well, no, honestly, look, I love this team. I love my team. That's, you know, in Chicago, right? When it's the summer, you have your Cubs fans and you got your Sox fans, right? In the winter, you got your Bulls fans and you got your Blackhawks fans. But in the football season, there's only one team here in Chicago, and that's the Bears. So everybody comes together. So that's what I love about it. How can you not love the Chicago Bears, right? You're from Chicago. You got to love the Bears. Just saying. All right. Uh, the Bears, let's see. The Bears look like they want to compete this season, whether we win or lose. And see, that's why I love this coaching staff. This coaching staff is not basically going to get us, and I don't want to jinx us, but I agree where we're in every game. And that's all we can ask for. You just want to be competitive, right? We want to win. Don't get me wrong. I want some wins. I want to start stacking up some wins. But you want to be in every game. And this coaching staff is preaching this, and the players are buying in, and I love it. It's beautiful. Uh, yeah, home field is huge for us this year. I agree, because you come in, December, January, let's just say if we do make the playoffs and if we do have a playoff game, those elements, some of these dome teams, I don't care what you say, some of these dome teams, they don't know how to play in these elements with the snow and the cold. It affects them a little differently. They're not used to it. They don't have thick skin like us Chicago fans do, and us Bears do. So you're right. It plays a huge role in it. I agree with you. Uh, yeah, Bears all around, baby. Bears all around. Well, you know what's funny? I think there's Bear fans everywhere. Different countries, all across the world, there's Bears fans. There's Bears fans everywhere. I know that Dallas has a lot of fans too, the Cowgirls who were playing on Sunday. But I think you're going to see a lot of Chicago fans there too as well. So hopefully you'll see a lot of Chicago guys representing for the Shy. in Dallas this Sunday, and we get another victory. So we'll see what happens. Uh, let's see here, guys. So yeah, I know we just got rid of Quinn for some draft picks. I know that there's we're going to have a lot of money next off season, and I know Poles is going to get his hands. He's going to get down and dirty. I don't think he's going to spend all that money, but he's going to spend a nice chunk of it to kind of redo this whole freaking this team so it looks a lot different next year. But one thing and one thing only, I just hope and I pray. And if you're listening, Poles or whoever, if you're listening, excuse me, McCaskey, you have to sign Roquan. Roquan has to be on the team. I love Roquan. He's the heart and soul of that defense. Uh, he's basically, excuse me, I got to get some of this. Hold on here. Hold on here. Mm. Salute. God bless. All right. So, we just got to keep Roquan. We got to keep Roquan. We got to keep him. Bobby, how you doing, Bobby? Forget about it. Hey, Lake Charles, Louisiana is representing. See, now I'm happy. Now this is good. This is beautiful. This is fun. Now we're having a good time. So what I was just saying, guys, is we have to keep Roquan. Whether they franchise tag him, which I don't think they would do, I think you give a guy that's playing his heart out. He's leading the league in tackles this year. Uh, excuse me. He's got two interceptions already this year as a linebacker. I think he has maybe at least one sack, but the guy is one of the best linebackers out there. And I uh, I really believe we just got to pay him and pay him now. Just don't jerk him around or anything. Just pay the man. Give him a nice contract. Give him some security. Give him some guarantees. Make him feel welcome and warmed here. And no, tell him that Chicago's your home. What that is also doing is that's letting everybody else in that clubhouse know and realize that hey, if you bust your tail, if you put in the work, put in the time, you grind, the blood, the sweat, the tears, you will get paid by the Chicago Bears. The Chicago Bears will pay you and take care of you. What that does is not only in the clubhouse, it lets everybody else know, hey, if he can get paid, I can get paid too. But that also tells everybody else in the NFL, all of these free agents next year, that hey, Chicago takes care of their own, right? They take care of their own. So if I want to be a Bear, I'll get taken care of. So that's you got to do that. You got to do it, Poles. You got to do it. Just saying, you got to do it. Uh, Anyway, Joey D, I love you. We'll always come to the live streams and watch the videos. But right now, I have to get this darn Wi-Fi fixed. I don't know how long it'll take. So frustrating. But go Bears. The Bears say thank you, brother. I appreciate it. You've always been here watching the show, representing, rocking it. Thank you. That's love right there. I appreciate it, man. Get that Wi-Fi fixed. I don't know. You want me to talk to a guy who make a phone call? You want my cousin Vinny to come over there? My cousin Vinny he'll fix all that up. Forget about it. He'll come over there, he'll do the five with the Y, and you'll be okay. He'll make it work. Just saying. So no, that sucks. That's not good. I hate when the Wi-Fi goes down or up or down or who knows. Technology nowadays. Forget about it. Okay. So but no, I'm really excited and happy where this team's at right now. I know that we've kind of had a of emotional roller coaster the past since Monday. Monday night you're on a high, you're happy. Yesterday it's kind of a low for the team because they let one of their brothers kind of got traded with Quinn. So let's see if they can get their head back in things and maybe make some sparks in the park on Sunday against Dallas because we need it. We really do. The division, I have a feeling, is still going to be up for grabs. Even though I know Minnesota looks like they're running away with it. Detroit don't scare me. Even though they got a decent offense this year, Detroit's got a decent offense. I'll say that. And Detroit, they try, they play. You got to feel bad for those guys. Uh, but and Green Bay's not Green Bay. Even though they beat us and they still have Aaron Rodgers, they don't scare me. They don't scare me. They're not the same Green Bay team as they were. Parker's gone. He's on the Raiders. There was a guy actually. I don't know if anybody knows his name. They used to have a wide receiver on Green Bay called Jake Kumro. All right. And if anybody knows Jake Kumro, he's a local kid. Now he's in Buffalo, but I think he's hurt. But I guess from what I've heard, Aaron Rodgers really liked Jake Kumro, and he really wanted him there. And for whatever reason, the organization and Aaron Rodgers are always butting heads. And I think Aaron Rodgers is kind of sick of it. So I really believe that Aaron Rodgers is this is his last year. He's done with it. He's not going to wait around. To be honest with you guys, if and I would never be, but if I was a Packer fan, I'd be mad at the organization that they didn't put more talent around Aaron Rodgers the past couple of years because they probably could have had more Super Bowls than the one. Just saying, as much as I can't stand them, and I can't. All right. I mean, you know what? I got your discount double check right here. All right. All the fudge Packers, forget about them. But I'm just saying that if they put more talent around him, uh, they probably would have gotten a lot farther. But he can't do it all by himself. He can't. Nobody can, right? Football is a team sport. It's a team sport, and you don't give him weapons, an offensive line, some receivers. What are you going to do, right? But enough about the Packers. How about us? How about the Bears? Uh, no, I'm really, really happy, really excited where we're at right now. Especially, whatever even happens. The biggest thing for this year, though, moving forward, is I just don't want anybody else to get hurt, and I want Fields to just get better. I want him to stay happy and healthy, and also just grow. And I think you're going to start seeing that in the coming months, coming games here as you get N'Keal Harry in. I know Pringle, I heard, has about uh, what is it, a couple weeks. He can return. Pringle can return. Now, if he doesn't return, he's probably not going to play the rest of the season. We're probably going to pitch him because here's the thing. You could be really good, but if you're hurt and not even on the field, how good are you? You're not. You're just wasting space, time, money. I'm not trying to say that in a mean way, but we need people to go out there and produce. Just saying. You could be really, really good, but if somebody touches you and you're really brittle, and then you're like a China doll, and then God forbid, you get tackled, and you're on the IR for 6 games or 12, whatever games, you're not that good then, right? What are you gonna do? So and I'm not saying that that's what Pringle is. So hopefully Pringle can come back and kind of kickstart that offense a little bit. That would be good. We need that. We need all the help that we can get on our offense. I like to see Cole Kmet get more involved in it. I know he's going to be beneficial to us. Kind of move the chains in the middle of the field type there. Because here's the thing with Cole Kmet, it takes about a good 2 to 3 guys to take him down and tackle him, so he can move the chains. Mooney's awesome. I know people said Mooney's not a true number one wide receiver, and I get it, but he's right up there. I think Mooney's special. Mooney's awesome. He makes some highlight real catches. He Mooney's just we just obviously need more pieces and more weapons around Mooney, because I think if we did have some other guys around Mooney, it's only going to make him that much better. It's only going to elevate his play, because sometimes, watch, they're going to maybe start double teaming him. But if they double team him, then that means somebody's going to be open. St. Brown might be open, N'Keal Harry, maybe a tight end. So we'll see what happens. But I like where this team is headed. I know that we've been in almost every game, and we've basically had a chance to win every game. So we haven't got spanked or blown out or really embarrassed. Cairo Santos, that's another guy I got to talk about. We're talking about special teams. He's been fire. He's been money. The guy's just solid. I'm glad that we have him, and we don't have to worry about any more double doinks, right? We can't. I don't even like saying the word double doink here in Chicago. So no, Santos is also a stud, and to me, he should be in the Pro Bowl. I mean, I don't care if he's in the Pro Bowl, and I'd rather him be in the Super Bowl. Okay, so we'll see what happens with him, but I. I think that Gill, the punter, right? He's a rookie. He's doing pretty decent. Our rookies are stepping up, man. I really like our rookies a lot too. I mean, Braxton Jones has started every game for us on the offensive line, and he's gone up against some real tough pass rushers, and he's kind of holding his own. Don't get me wrong, he's learning, and he's missed a couple blocks or assignments, but from the most part for a rookie, the kid looks pretty good. We just hope he can get better then. And obviously, next offseason might be bulk up a little bit, get a little bigger, see what happens. We'll check it out. Any questions? Anything you guys want to say? You guys want me to do anything goofy, silly, wear anything? I don't know. Ideas for the show. I might do, like I said, I might next week just do an old fashioned video like I used to, and go from there. So we'll see. But I do like going live with you guys, and I appreciate you guys, each and every one of you, being there. The whole five of you, I think, that have been here tonight. And God bless, but that's all right. I'm like the movie 300. I'd rather have just a couple true fans than a bunch of fugazis. So God bless. I'm glad you guys are all here tonight, enjoying it with me. Uh, I'll be on here, I think, honestly, guys, maybe another 5 minutes or so, and I'm going to call it a night a little early, just because I think because I'm tired. I got work in the morning. You guys might have work in the morning too, and don't get old like me, Joey D. But no, I do like where okay, right, right. Those rookies do need to bulk up so they don't get ran through. Right, Camacho, exactly. The rookies do need to put some weight on them. So I think what happens is a lot of these rookies to their sophomore year, their second season. Uh, my neck, my back, and my anyways, the second year uh that's in the summer, spring summer, they really bulk up. That's really they start a weight training program. They start bulking up. And then right before training camp, they probably start shredding and cutting down. But they do need to get some mass. They need to get some more pounds on them, because then they can take more hits and they can dish them out and keep their speed. Because that's the other thing. Look, you still want to be pretty big and pretty jacked and pretty solid and whatnot, but you still want to be able to be quick and fast and be able to cover if you're on defense to make the plays or an offense. So it's definitely good to bulk up. Hold on here, Camacho. Also send me. Oh my God! All right, send me your cash app. An autograph pick of your wrestler for Sana. Real though. You want me to? So here, real talk then. Should I keep doing then? Should I keep doing some videos with just me and the mask on and the cape? Because I could totally do that. That could be my alter ego. I could totally do that. That'd be fun. I don't mind doing that at all. That's awesome. Facts be able to have mobile facts exactly. You have to be mobile. You have to have mobility. Mobility is huge. You can be jacked and you can be solid as a rock, but if you can't move left or right, you burn up. Serious. You are just burnt like bacon, crisp like bacon. Just saying. So I agree. But what time is it? 8:42. Forget about it. No, guys, I like where this team is headed. I really think that this team has a lot of potential. I think it kind of, if it keeps on, they keep on stacking some wins. We can maybe sneak in the playoffs. I know it's early. Oh boy, Don Burr. Good old Don. How you doing, Don? Hey, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. God bless. How are your Lions doing? Don't answer that. All right. We'll play you guys here. I actually was talking about your team there a little earlier, Don. I was saying how the right. Hey, thanks. Hey, TP, how you doing? God bless. I'm glad I'm back too. Thank you. How you doing? All right, nice. Now the family's coming. Now everybody's gathering here. I even got some haters here, and I love it. I love the haters make you greater. No, but hey, good old Donnie boy. You guys actually have a decent offense, I think, this year. Your offense is decent. Your defense is but I will say that you guys have been playing a lot better than you were last year. And even though your record doesn't show it, I think you guys are probably better than your record shows. And I'm not trying to give Detroit any props or anything. Or I'm not on Detroit's sack or anything, but I'll give you that. And unfortunately, Don, I will say this though: when the Bears play the Lions, uh, I'm pretty sure the Bears are going to feast and we're going to eat some lion meat, just like we have the past couple of years, though. So, whatever you want to say about the Bears, God bless. You could say whatever you want about us, but the Bears in their history uh, of existence have never gone 0-16 like Detroit has. Just saying, those are facts. Those are facts. I got to throw them out there. It's facts. I'm not, this isn't fake news, CNN. So I just got to say it that, you know, as bad as we've had some Chicago Bear teams through the years, we've never gone 0-16. Just saying. So with that, though, it was a great win on Monday night. There was a lot of energy. There was a lot of smiling, high fiving. You could even just see that whole sideline was so into it. They were just so into it, and they just wanted. You could just feel like the offense was rooting for the defense was rooting for the offense. Like it really felt like a whole team, like they were together. So, all right, Camacho, God bless. They it was 0-16. I'm not faking the funk. They won a whole season. They didn't win one game. That's horrible. I would hate to be a fan. At least then I would hate to be a fan. So, because what do you you have a bad day, and they don't have a bad day. They had a bad season. I mean, forget about it. So, but no, I just think that this game on Monday night was so special, and hopefully it's a sign of times and bigger and better things to come. Because here's the thing: you don't want to wake the Bears, right? You don't want us to come out of hibernation. Our offense to start clicking. The defense is already there, right? The defense. Don't get me wrong. Defense can clean some stuff up. The defense can tackle better. Excuse me. There. If you want to say anything about our defense, we need to tackle better, right? We need to stop the run more, and we need to pressure the quarterback more. There needs to be more pressure on a quarterback, and we got to sack the quarterback. That is what our defense is lacking right now. We clean that up, we're going to be a lot better. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Hey, TP, thank you, my man. All right. Hey, thanks for being here. I appreciate it for you stopping by. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening too. And you'll definitely be seeing some more videos. Next week, I'll do an actual old school video after the after the Dallas game. So I'll do a video. Maybe even Sunday night. Maybe I'll do a video Sunday night. Post it Sunday night. Maybe right before Halloween. Ooh, scary, spooky. So we'll see. But I appreciate being here, brother. Go have a good evening and God bless. I love you. What time is it? Hey, I got about 13 minutes now. So yeah, but let's talk about Dallas now, guys. So Dallas is tough. Dallas has been playing pretty good. They had Cooper Rush fill in for Dak while Dak was out. I think Dak is in now. Elliott's going to be out though, so we'll see what happens. I'm telling you, this is a team we could beat though. There's not one team in the here teams that would maybe scare me. Obviously, we got Buffalo. Buffalo is going to be tough this year, and the Eagles. Those are the only two teams that really, I know you can take Kansas City, but Kansas City can be beat. Kansas City can be beat. Mahomes is a beast, but you know what though? Mahomes is no Justin Field, right? I know I shouldn't compare the two, but I'll take Fields though. I think Fields is actually going to be, when it's all said and done, hopefully knock on wood, hopefully knock on wood, he's going to be a better quarterback than Mahomes is going to be in their careers. But we'll see. Who knows? I don't know maybe I don't even know what I'm talking about. Maybe I'm a little shot ski. Forget about it. So we'll see what happens. But any other questions tonight, guys or gals or whatever else is out there nowadays? Right. So because I think what time is it? Yeah, we'll wrap up a little early then, guys. But right. Yo, Kansas City was on their last game. I know, Camacho. Kansas City was though. Look, Kansas City. I mean, obviously they're Super Bowl contenders. It's either them or Buffalo in the AFC that's going to go to the Super Bowl. It's one of the two. I don't see anybody else in the AFC beating either of those guys, either of those teams. Andy Reid's a really good coach. Even though he looks like the walrus. That's a penguin, but he's still one heck of a coach. He's a great coach. Seems like a good guy too, But no, Kansas City's tough. I know that if we played them right now, I just hope we wouldn't get blown out. Let's just say that. But you wait. You just wait as this team progresses, and each week as this team gels more and more and more and more, and knows each other's tendencies and habits. We're only going to get better, guys. Seriously, this is it's a whole new coaching staff. Some of these guys are learning a new offense, a new defense. So they're still, it's still raw for them. And for them to kind of compete and do what they're already doing, it's like leaps and bounds. And I applaud them. I really do, guys. God bless my Bears. So, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. I think I'm gonna, just cut it loose a little early tonight. And I just love you guys. I appreciate you being here tonight with me and enjoying this past hour. It's been a slice of pizza, slice of cherry pie, apple pie, maybe with some, vanilla bean ice cream. Forget about it. But anyways, guys, I will do a video after the Dallas game. You will see me. Subscribe to my show. Smash that like button. And I love each and every one of you. Guys, have a beautiful evening. This is Joey D. And this was the Bears Beatdown live version, baby. Everybody have a great evening. Much love. And we'll talk, guys. See you guys. Peace out. The mustache is the keys. Get some rest. Thanks for everything in the news. Say hi to everyone. I will, bro. Thanks, Camacho. Take care, brother. Much love, guys. I said, all right, I will. I'll let them know what you said, brother. Take care. God bless you guys. Be safe. Peace out. Peace out.